Okay, so let's go ahead and get into what is shaping up to be a pretty messy situation between um, Joe Jonas and what's her name? Sophie Turner. So, what I want to know is okay, these people have been married. I'm not, how long? I don't even know. I don't know about either one of these people. Okay, so I guess she was in Game of Thrones. I didn't watch Game of Thrones, so I know a lot of people like her because of that. I was seeing that on TikTok yesterday. Definitely too old for the Jonas Brothers. As you all know, super late to the Taylor Swift party, but I'm here now. I'm here. All right. Almost a Swiftie. This channel literally has almost turned me into a Swiftie. But anyway, um, so let's see. The archetypes that our folks are working with. And all I keep thinking of, picture me thinking Steve's with your ex-wife. She was so pretty. I'm so curious. I'm so curious about the intersection, the Taylor intersection. But first, we're gonna get into this. Let's see how Joe Jonas is showing up. What is his archetype? He didn't allegedly snatch the kid. It's not funny. Um, talking about Sophie Turner is not a good mom. I guess that's what he's been saying. But let's just see how he's actually showing up. Aren't they supposed to be wholesome? Now my memory is serving me. You all remind me in the comments, but aren't they supposed to be wholesome? See, the way this fell out, I'm not feeling it. Look at that. Wow. We haven't seen this card for a while. This came up during the Lizzo video. We got Destroyer and Bully. Wow. Releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. That's the light attribute. The shadow is intoxication with destructive power. The bully highlights your tendencies to intimidate others. Yeah, there was something because aren't this goes back to that wholesome thing to me? Because weren't they supposed to be like super religious, super conservative when they first came out, right? They were all virgins, right? And so it's just I mean, it's not even what it's giving. It says right here, I asked, how's he showing up? Allegedly for entertainment purposes, he's showing up as a bully in the relationship. Yeah, it's like it's giving Handmaid's Tale. You know what I'm saying? It's very much giving Handmaid's Tale. It's very much giving I think this is him too as a scribe, right? Because he's a singer. I guess maybe he writes his own music or something. Um, but yeah, that's how he's showing up, okay? As I'm head of household, do as I say, not as I do. That's the energy that I get from him. Okay. Wow. And then here it is again. I literally just shuffled and the same cards, like this flew out. So wow, so interesting. Okay. So how is Sophie Turner showing up? Yeah, that's messed up. I am not liking this energy at all. It's giving very much, what's his name? The one who I did the reading on before, Jonah Hill. It's giving that. It's giving Jonah Hill. Damn. And look at how Sophie showed up. Sophie's out here showing up like the goddess. Wow. How is Sophie showing up? Prince. Now, this did come out in the reverse, and it says using power of self-aggrandizement. Okay, so that's interesting. So she is showing up as the goddess, the feminine attract. Oh my God, I cannot read. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, excuse me, nature, life force, and sensuality. Okay, well, that's her, right? Was she wasn't Daenerys. Which one was she? Sansara or something like that? And I guess she was kept in a, somebody on TikTok was saying she was kept in a tower or something, and she grew up before people's eyes on Game of Thrones. So I guess she must be pretty young because Game of Thrones, it wasn't that long ago that when it went off, right? So anyway, this is how she's showing up. She's not showing up with any ill intentions. Yes, she showed up as the prince reverse. I don't know if there's an age difference between them. I don't even care. Actually, the most important thing here for me is he showed up as a bullier and a destroyer. She showed up as a goddess. She feels very fun loving, especially with this prince in reverse. Now, this using power for self aggrandizement. So she could have an ego here with that, right? She could let things go to her head. Okay. And that might also be, it feels like almost like a genie, my what's his name? Trick Daddy. Girl, not Trick Daddy. Little Jeezy, young Jeezy, whatever, Jeezy. Feels like that, where it's like wifely duties, okay? Outdated gender roles. Spirit was outdated gender roles. Damn, it fell out. I couldn't even get the sentence out. And here it is, Queen of Swords. When's her birthday? Curious about that now. Now I'm curious about her birthday. I always do this. I always say I'm not. Oh shit. Oh my God. No, 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 no. Wait a minute. February 21st. Oh no, she's a Pisces. She got an Aries moon. Oh my God. And she has Mercury in Aquarius. I was trying to see where the air was here. Oh, her North Node is in Libra. Her North Node is in Libra. So this is her showing up because this is Queen of Swords. And this is air right here. This is the sword of truth. So because swords are Libra, Aquarius, and this is she is associated with the sign of Libra. She also has her Chiron in Libra. Chiron is like the wound, the primal wound. So there is some kind of wounding around relationships. Mhm. And she And then there, so this goes with the self-aggrandizement. So with that moon in Aries, there is something about compromise here. Okay. So that fire in her. So yeah. So the question I asked, sorry if I'm rambling, like literally, this is chaotic. Blah, blah, blah. So the question I asked was rigid gender roles a part of their issue? We have yes, because she's the Queen of Swords. Okay. So first of all, she's got those Libra placements. This is Libra right here. Her moon is in Aries. Right now, the north nodes have shifted, right? So we have the north node in Aries and the south node in Libra, right? The north node is where we're going. The south node is sort of parts of our personality that we lean on too much. What does this have to do with Sophie? Sophie is at a very Sophie is on this nodal axis, having those Libra placements and having that Aries moon. So one of the lessons for her right now is learning to tone down that Aries energy. Aries can be very impulsive. Fire signs in general can be very impulsive. I know he was saying things about her drinking and this and that. She probably does like to have a little bit of a good time. The moon rules our private desires, our private wishes, our private dreams, and the parts of our personality that we don't always want to show, but they are running the show. Okay. So with that Aries moon, again, very, very strong personality. And she's also a Pisces, and Pisces can also fall a little bit into self-indulgence. Okay. So there probably is something there. I'm absolutely not saying to the extent that he is. I'm just saying she's a party girl. She likes to have a good time. Okay. She's a Pisces with an Aries moon. Like, fam, what did you expect? You wanted a goddess. Okay. She is the divine feminine. She is the Queen of Swords. He couldn't handle her, period. He couldn't handle her. Okay. So then she linked up with Tay Tay, who's a Sagittarius, another one who cannot be tamed. You know what I'm saying? You cannot tame these women. Spirit, am I going in the right direction? Right? You got heartbreak here. Okay. You cannot tame these women. These women cannot be tamed. These women, again, we have swords again, okay? These Sophie is about adventure. She's about adventure, right? She wants to go out. She wants to, when we see a page, pages have to do with like learning something new, learning how to be. What else do I want to say about this page? They are learning about the element that they are associated with, right? So this is going to be a person who's curious about ideas. They want to learn about ideas. They want to read. They're chatty. They're quick-witted. Again, right? They're curious. They're interested in new things. Okay. This was in reverse here. So I don't think that they're going to be ruminating on this long with this in reverse. Eventually, the swords are going to fall out of the heart. And so there is going to be time for healing and wholeness. It might take a while, but I don't think they're going to be stuck in the past too long with this Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. Wondering what Taylor's thoughts are on this. I know it don't have nothing to do with Taylor, but they did go out to dinner. Picture me having thick as thieves with your ex-wife. Okay. So what does Taylor think about this situation? We got the Six of Swords. Okay. So Six of Swords. So this is all about, again, more thoughts, right? Swords again, more thoughts. So helping her friend move on. Is she really is she really down for Sophie Turner? Like how she said, like how she said. So we get maybe here. Yeah, I thought it was a little, listen, I thought it was a little and she's moving forward as well with her life. She's moving forward with her life as well. So it's interesting that we got this Eight of Cups because I'm like, girl, is this you being a mastermind in this situation? Like, yeah. So for this, this actually was in reverse. So there's a little bit of a mastermind here. It says unresolved. It's unresolved issues when it's in reverse. So yeah, she hasn't completely forgiven Joe Jonas, especially now with this situation. Yeah, yeah. She's like, is she like, let's get him? Yes. This third party situation here. Whenever we see the lovers, it's about a choice. It's about a third party situation. The question I asked was Taylor, like, let's get him. Like, I'll help you. I'll help you strategize. We know this is a card of hard work. This is a card of mastery. This is a card of mastery. She told you she was a mastermind. Okay. You see it? You see it? You see it? You see it when you look to me. I didn't want this power. I didn't want it. I'll help you with the court system. I'll help you get justice. I'll help you behind the scenes. Whatever you need. Whatever you need, sis. I got you. Did she ever really forgive JoJo? Does Taylor hold a grudge? I don't know. Does she? I know she's a Sagittarius. Oh shit. Yes. Yo, I grow to like Taylor Swift more and more every day. I swear to you. It's like so crazy. It's so crazy. I asked, does my girl hold a grudge? And we got the Knight of Pentacles. She This is a Joe Jonas and Sophie Tucker interview. First of all, her name is not Sophie Tucker. Sophie Tucker is somebody else, very old from back in the day. All right. So, ooh, that's a good question. Mm-mm-mm. What is Sophie Tucker supposed to? Why do I keep calling this lady Sophie Tucker? What is Sophie Turner supposed to be learning from this relationship? What is she learning that we can also learn? Oh my God. Wow. Okay. So we got Go to Cola, which is all about higher consciousness. So this is actually going to take her to, well, this is what she needs to learn. This is the purpose of it, is to be taken to a higher consciousness. But what I'm hearing is to be more than you think you are, to push yourself further spiritually and energetically, to rise to the occasion. It's also interesting that we got the magician here. Was she a magician in Game of Thrones? I don't know. But to me, this reminds me of the actual magician card in the tarot, where you have everything you need at your disposal. I've actually never seen this card before. In this deck, we know that ginseng, it's interesting that they have ginseng as a magician here. But anyway, this wheel reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. And so what I feel, because even this higher consciousness and this magician, these two things are linked. You have to have a certain consciousness to make your magic work, to make your rituals go through. And I feel like, again, if she is a party girl, especially with her being a Pisces, oh my God, especially with her being a Pisces, right? She probably actually knew he wasn't all of that. Did she have a suspicion? Yep, here she is showing up again, you see? And here he is, the king and the queen. She had a suspicion. He's showing up as the king of cups, okay? So even though this is typically balanced and this and that, he already showed up as a bully. So we know that's not really him. I think that it's about him not being able to, again, to master his emotions. And again, I think it's just like outdated beliefs here, especially with this emperor here, like him really thinking he was the king of the castle. Okay. Him really thinking, oh, was she the queen of the north? Him thinking that he really was the king of the castle. She saw that. She saw those things, but she thought, oh, people be thinking they could change men and stuff like that. They think they can change people, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no. So perhaps now she will look with her intuition and choose with her intuition and not with her ego. Okay. That's the message here for her ultimately, and that's any of us who are in relationships. Sometimes the goal is just to help us tap into our higher consciousness, our truth self. That's all I have. Um, oh, what's he supposed to be learning? Poor Joe, I didn't forget all about him. Because once I saw that bully, I was done with him. All right. Okay. So for him, we get completion, which is interesting. And it came in reverse. I don't even know if this deck has reversals. So the lesson for him is completion. And he's the one who filed, right? So that's good. So that's good. So he's acting on his, listen, regardless of how I feel about whatever, how I think he showed up, okay, he is following his convictions. And so perhaps that is the King of Cups there. He's following his feelings. He completed this cycle with this woman for whatever reason. And so that's that. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's get down in those comments and have a conversation. And I'll see you next time. Bye.